Hello people, welcome to the weekly episode of Iron Fist Mining. I'm Dan Bethel, in case you don't know me. I'm down in my usual spot, gonna get some gold. I had to spend some time kicking some rocks to make this here little sluice channel. So this is kind of what I do, that way I can control which way the water goes. And generally I like a long run at the beginning equal or proportionate to the size of my sluice. Makes a trough, hurries the water into the mouth, and then spits it out the ass in where I have this dam that creates a backflow. I don't have the water perfect, because as you can see, I have a buildup of light muds here. This thing is just not cooperating today. I'm going to run it anyway. Especially after I dig some more of this junk out. I think the water's just dropping really fast, so I'll have a limited time to work. So if you stick around and you stay tuned, I'll show you what I'm getting with the old 4-inch Doom. Like I said, these things aren't cheap, especially when you buy it a piece at a time. As far as the dredge goes, these are the pieces you need in case you want to build one. You need a coupler. This is 4-inch to 2-inch. 4-inch tube, about yay long, and a cap. Drill a hole in the top so your plunger can fill out, and you need an exit hole. Otherwise, it acts like a shock. That's your purge hole. Down on the bottom, I got a very thick 1/4-inch, 1/2-inch piece of plastic for a washer. And what that does is it guards your sponge material that you put in there from big rocks hitting it. It's a scratch guard, if you will. So I'm going to go out here, try to poke around, see if I can find any gold, even though I've hit it a bunch of times. I don't really feel like digging low today, so we'll see what happens. So there's the crappy first take. I got some chunky pieces, but nothing like real awesome. I was kind of scraping along too high up, so I think the majority of what I got here came from the area I hit at the last minute. Yeah, I'm really not complaining. You guys know how big these little are, so it's not quite as wide, but it's a big damn ass fingernail of gold. A thumb, way bigger than a thumb. So I don't know why I'm bitching. I'm just bitching. Maybe for the sake of bitching. Who knows? It's hot. And I gotta find another spot to dig. I can see a big iron deposit over there. But that's kind of where I was skunking around and trying to find some. Didn't really find some. So I'm gonna dig someplace else, see if I find some there. Where will Dan dig? We don't know. Found that thing. It wasn't out here, it was someplace else. But I'm using it as a classifier from all the stuff from the bucket to keep things such as these falling from the sides when I pull those two out. I tried it when they were screwed together. That it's really hard to pick that much water and dirt up. So it speeds it up a little. Another thing that speeds it up, I should have brought another bucket because I was like walking too far over. So I was using the sucker to fill up the bucket, and it filled up that 5-gallon bucket in like nothing. About 3 minutes. So do the math on that. Less than 3 minutes. I was like surprised. Way to go, 4-inch. I ran my dirt. And we're getting down to the black sands. I'm trying to be careful so I don't spill any gold. I'll knock some of that stuff out of there. Just makes it easier. When I do this, I always make sure there's a lot of water in there. It helps knock the gold out of the sand if it grabs it. One little fuzz head. Try to get out all I can, man. I don't want to pan all this stuff. Jeez, look at that. Panning always takes forever. Hate it. It is also the most gratifying part of it. You get to see your shiny. Out of there, black sands. I watch this edge to make sure that I'm not spitting gold out of it. Rock it back a little. If I see gold show up, I revert to going reverse wash. So that way you have all of this filled to see all your gold. Whoop, there's a piece. Okay, now I gotta focus, and that's all I'm gonna show you for that. Dudes, dudettes, people. About that much. There's gold in that there stuff. Somewhere, you know. Did a little bit better that time. I took off in a direction that I figured the gold was in, and I was right in reckoning that. Although I'm surprised there isn't more. It is definitely more than I got in the beginning. Although I did run longer, so I'm kind of disappointed in that respect. Again, it's rather large for a thumb. Bink, 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 bink. It's almost a bink, 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 bink. It'll definitely make some kind of nugget-looking thing once I melt it down. That was an hour and a half. And I think, if I don't kick that over, I can show you. All of that is the material that came off of the deck of the sluice. And then all of this is what came out of it. Oh, I got dizzy there. So yeah, it was a lot, man. Jeez, and it's quite hot out here. I don't know. Will he toss in the towel or go one more time? Who knows? But there's today's total. The first and last one kind of blew. Chunks weren't very good. In fact, I didn't do really all that awesome today at all. But I did get some shiny. It's not bad. Fan it out a little for you. Got a little bit of gold in the pan. And it's starting to float out because of the mercury. There's my total. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, out there. Damn gold. Sticky. There you go. For the thumb of doom. Can't tell because the sun is getting weird out here, so it's kind of hard to even see. So I'm going to suck that up, and I'll be back for the epilogue. Okay, for the epilogue, what can I tell you? Sometimes you get skunked. It happens. Even in low water. Maybe I just got all the gold. I don't know. I've had that problem here a couple times before. And this year, the gold's kind of not in the same spot. So, the only other news I have for you is my brother Joe. He's getting married 4/21/14. It's a Monday. To Julie. I'm not invited. They don't want me there. So, I ain't going, but you guys know him from some of this stuff, so you might wanted to have known that. Works good. About to start working closer. Might have some more free time, don't know. But I think that's it, man. Man-ats, people. Got other stuff I gotta go not do. So I think that's gonna be about it. Thanks for tuning in and watching my stupid little show. Peace out, babies. Oh yeah, and sometimes there was something, one of you said, oh man, gold always goes in a straight line. I'm not gonna name you out because then you'll feel funny, but it doesn't always do that. There's rocks in the way. If the bottom of the creek bed or the river system was perfectly flat, then yes, it would run a straight line at the deepest point, and you have obstructions. I've found J patterns, T patterns. So I said take a picture of your area and start marking where you find it. And then that's the only place you really have to look. You know what I mean? Save some time. That's how I got more productive. I was paying attention to a couple spots that had a lot of gold. I'm tired too, man. So sorry if this is kind of incoherent babble. But really, that's it. You can't count on it to travel a path, but it's not always the same. If it was, I would have a lot more gold. You know what I mean? So that's it. I'm gonna go eat. There's a duck. Hello, duck. Quack, quack. Peace out, people. You see him? I almost didn't see him. Hiding over there. Right there. Oh. No. It won't zoom in all the way. She's hiding right by the edge of the bush with the mallard. Oh, you can see his head move. It moved there. Yep. Quack, quack, duck.